Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking, DIY, and Blessings, and I'm Lisa. Today I want to encourage you that whatever you're going through, trust the Lord, hold to your faith, and let Him work it out for you. Today I'm going to be doing cornbread, not Jiffy Mix, cornbread. I'm going to start out with the items I use, milk, whatever milk you want to use. I use the milk that I have. Milk, margarine, or butter, or oil. Butter gives the best, but butter's a bit more expensive, so I'm using margarine. Whipped dressing or mayonnaise. You're only going to need just a spoon of that. I know some people don't know about that, but it makes a difference. I have cornmeal. The best is Martha White's. The buttermilk flavor. Try it. I use flour, self-rising flour, but no certain brand, just whatever I have. Eggs and a little bit of sugar and water. I'm going to start off with my dry ingredients, and I'm going to get those together, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. And also, you need a pan. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm going to start off with melting my margarine. I have a whole stick, but I'm using about 3/4 of this stick. I'm putting it in a pan. I set the other side, and I'm going to put this pan in my oven so that it can start to melting, so it can melt and I can put it in the mix. But I start off with my flour, my meal, and my sugar. A lot of people don't use sugar, but hey, I do. Do whatever you choose to do. I mix that in really well, and like I said before, I'm not a step-by-step or certain measurements. I cook by eyesight, not by measurements. As you learn to cook and have done it for so many years, you learn how to do it step by step without looking at measurements. But you do however you choose, because I will have the recipe at the beginning of this video. So after I have gotten my dry ingredients, which is the meal, the flour, and the sugar, kind of combined, I will add in my milk, about 3/4 cup of milk. Like I said, I don't have an exact measurement, but I stir that in, and I'm sorry guys, water. I know about how much to add in, because you don't want it dry and you don't want it too runny. So I would try to have an exact measurement, but it's hard for me to say an exact measurement because I don't use exact measurement, but I would try to have it posted in the video. Okay, after I have combined that, you don't want to do a whole lot of stirring because you don't want it to be tough. I add in a teaspoonful of mayo or salad dressing, whichever you have on hand. Then I add in my eggs. I have 2. Sometimes I use only 1. If I only have 1 left, I use that 1. But as you do this a few times, you get you'll get used to the idea of, sorry guys, gotta wash my hands. You get used to the idea of what you need and what you don't need in it. Okay. I think that's enough water. I don't need any more water. And that was about a half a cup. You're gonna stir it up. You don't want lumps all through your batter. You're gonna sometimes have a little lump here and a little lump there, but you shouldn't have any big lumps at all. That's not hard to do, right? Wait for your butter to get finished, and then you add your batter to it. So when the margarine is melted, I'll get back with you. Okay, guys, my margarine has melted, and what I do is I take my pan and I pour about half of that in there, and I leave some in there because I don't want it to stick to the pan. And I stir what I poured in. I stir it up, combine it together good. And I'm sorry guys, I'm only making enough for this size pan. Now if you want more, you got a bigger family, then I would say if you want to do probably about a 9 by 13 dish, you probably will have to almost double this, but this is just for this pan. I don't forget what size, 8 by 11. I don't forget. Can't think good at the moment, but I'm putting all of this in the pan. Okay guys, I am going to put it back in the oven and let it cook, and I'll come back when it's finished and tell you how many minutes it took to cook, but I'll be back with you shortly. Okay guys, I've taken the bread out of the oven. This is what it looks like. The piece of margarine that I had left over, I take it and I run it across the top of my bread to give it a little flavor. It's really better with butter, but hey, this works as well. Do it while it's hot because so it can melt. Okay, and this is the finished product. But I will cut it and show you how it looks when it's plated. I want to say to you guys that even if you're having a bad day, you know, give it to God and He'll fix it. There's nothing too big for Him to handle. Do what you do, but keep God in the middle. Love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next rebound. Thank you. Okay guys, I forgot to tell you how long it took to cook. I didn't use my regular oven. I used my air fryer because me bending over in the oven doesn't work for me anymore, so I use my countertop convection oven. And it took me about 30 minutes on bake and then about 10 minutes on broil. But you know, you just have to watch it to make sure it doesn't burn. That's all. Just pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, guys, have a blessed one.